who are gonna marry foreigner? Yeah, among BTS member. Yeah, in example, if the card is showing up something like this, it's showing something in distant, right? So I'm gonna read this as foreigner. But if it shows something like this, and this is showing homey energy, right? So this is definitely someone with the same race, same nationality. Yeah, someone maybe around your neighborhood. Okay, we're gonna pull several cards. Oh, please let Suga marry foreigner. Who's gonna marry foreigner among BTS members? Okay, 7 cards are here, ready to be picked. I don't know which card is which one is Suga's card, which one is Jimin's card, but please let Suga marry a foreigner, please, from Indonesia! Is this Jin? Is this Namjoon? Is this J-Hope? Okay, let's see, is J-Hope going to marry a foreigner? 4 of Cups, the way I see it is like, there's an offer being made, but he's not interested. He wants what he's focused on. So, looking at this, it's like someone who's not interested in something else than what he already know. Yeah. So with this answer, I think J-Hope's wife is going to be a Korean, someone who's just like him, not a foreigner. All right. Let's see, whose card is this? Jin? Suga? Namjoon? Alright, this is Namjoon's card. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is card of choice, card of like someone who got so many options. Yeah, as we see, there are a lot of variants in these cups that is offered to him, which means there's a lot of foreigner that's potential to be his wife. Yeah, there's a potentially that he's going to marry a foreigner, and I think he got a range type. Yeah, I mean he can like someone from dark skin, light skin, yellow skin, green skin. I think the way he sees someone is more in the charm. That's just a wild guess, I think. Yeah, because there's so many variation in front of him, which means he is considering so many background. Yeah, so to him, it doesn't have to be a South Korean woman. He's open to a foreigner. Yeah. All right. Okay. This. I think this is obviously someone who's from same root with him, which is South Korean. We're gonna put this aside because we're gonna pull clarifier. Yeah. Foreigner or South Korean. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, 8 of Pentacles is card of focus. Card of like, I don't care about anything else. It can be handled later, but if I'm working on something, I will focus on this. So actually I don't really get an answer here. Yeah, but I think it's still an open possibility that he's going to marry a foreigner, but this card is like telling me that whoever he's focused on, yeah, I think he's gonna. Yeah, I think it has the biggest potential to be his future spouse. So if he's right now is very busy with a Korean, yeah, just like him, that's the one who's going to be his wife. Yeah, I think that's what the card tell me. So Namjoon, maybe he's going to marry a foreigner. It's a possibility. Yeah, so foreigners have a chance with him. Is this Jungkook? Is this Taehyung? Alright, this is Taehyung. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I see that he's actually very open to a foreigner. Yeah, the same with Namjoon. But this is like a wind of change. Um, somehow I think that his type is actually a foreigner. Let's clarify. Okay. Clarify this wheel of fortune. Is he going to marry a foreigner or a South Korean? Six of Wands. Six of Wands is cards about a war hero who just returned home with victory. So it's like he's going out of his hometown to conquer another town and then return home as a hero, right? So yeah, I think he also got potential to have a foreigner as a future spouse. Okay, Taehyung have a chance to have a foreigner as a future wife. Is this Jimin, Suga, Namjoon, Namjoon, J-Hope, Jin, Jungkook. Okay, this is Jungkook. Six of Wands. Whoa, Sam, right? He's on the stage. Look, she's on the stage. She's on the stage, spotlight everywhere. Yeah, spotlight. She's on the spotlight. And the stage is burning. It's very hot stage. Broadcast. I think he also has a potential to marry a foreigner. Yeah, we're gonna clarify this card. Clarify the Six of Wands. Look. Are you kidding me? Oh God! Come on, this is the Taehyung card. Wheel of Fortune, Six of Wands. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. And this is Jungkook's card, Six of Wands and Wheel of Fortune. Are you kidding me? This is exactly the same. Exactly the same card. This is crazy, guys. You saw me shoveling. Oh my God. What's going on? Are they actually at the same time? Okay, I heard from a lot of people who visit my channel. They often have a chat with me, right, in the comment section. Some of them told me that, hey, there's a tarot reader who's saying that actually Jungkook and Taehyung will have same taste of woman, and now these two cards show up together. And from the readings I did about OT7 in a month of August, I often found that actually Taehyung and Jungkook are very similar in taste. They are very similar in the way their mindset or the way they want something, think of something, do something. Very similar. According to the channel information that I got, Taehyung doesn't have a twin flame, so I don't think this is a twin flame thing between Taehyung and Jungkook. Okay. This sounds like they are actually fell in love with the same woman, right? We gotta ask that later. We gotta dig this later. Or we gotta dig this now. Wait. Oh my God, this is so crazy. This is so crazy. Oh my God. Okay. Wait, let me pull all the cards first and then we gotta get back to Taehyung and Jungkook, okay? Okay, who is this? Jin? Okay, this is Jin's card. Ace of Sword. Ace of Sword is about new idea. Eureka moment. I'm gonna pull clarifier. Is this foreigner or domestic? Okay, it's the full clarifier. Okay, new idea, and the full is about adventure. Yeah, a child having adventure. If they give me this kind of combination, it's also give me vibes of a foreigner. I think he's gonna marry a foreigner also if this is the card, because it signifies something new, right? It's something new, is something foreign to you. You don't get used with this, right? It's a new idea. I place my bet on foreigner that Jin is going to marry a foreigner. Okay, is this Suga? Okay, is this Jimin? Alright, this is Jimin's card. Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is card about thief. Someone who is stealing. Someone that is sneaky. Someone who is like tiptoe behind you and you cannot hear their steps. You don't see it coming. You don't see it coming. What the heck? I asked, is this a foreigner or a South Korean? The answer is, you don't see it coming. What? Okay, let's see. What is this Seven of Swords about? Okay, this is a clarifier. Strength. Oh my god, it's like he's saying, well, I'm gonna marry someone that you don't expect at all, but that person is my soulmate. It's like they don't tell me if this is a foreigner or a South Korean, but if you want me to guess, there is something about plot twist right here. An example, let's say like this. Jimin's wife is a foreigner, but when you see her face, it looks like a Korean. Yeah, it's plot twist, something you don't expect. Yeah. Or yeah, you hear that Jimin's wife is a Korean, yeah, South Korean. But when you see her face, it looks like a foreigner, right? It's something that you don't expect. Yeah, it's something that, or like a plot twist. It's like, what? He chose her? I did not expect this at all. What was he thinking? Or maybe, I don't know about other tarot readers. Yeah, but let's say that all tarot readers guessing that Jimin is going to marry a South Korean. Yeah. But when the day comes, he actually marry a foreigner. So it's like a plot twist. It's not like what you think. So they're all shocked, right? All tarot readers say that he's going to marry Korean, but why he marry a foreigner right now? But when they look back into the reading, the interpretation of the tarot readings, let's say all tarot readings, is actually very accurate, but they just misinterpret it, you know. Yeah, this is something like a plot twist, something that you don't expect. Hey, on the second thoughts, when I look at this Strength card, it's like they always together, right? But they're very different. One is human, one is lion. So I think he's going to marry a foreigner. He's going to marry a foreigner. Yeah. And with the Seven of Swords, I think everyone is going to guess that he's going to marry a Korean, right? But when I look into this card, I got the idea that these two are soulmates. These two are actually one, but they are very different in appearance. So I'm gonna say that whoever he's going to marry, this person, his wife, is going to have a very different feature than Jimin. An example, let's say that Jimin's face is oval, yeah? His wife is going to have a diamond shape, an example, maybe, yeah? Let's say that Jimin's hair is black, then his wife is going to be blonde. Let's say like that. Very, very different in appearance. Yeah, so foreigner. Is J-Hope the only one who's going to marry Korean? Okay, this is Suga. Five of Cups. Spill the cups. What is this about? Why is this answering the question about foreigner or Korean? Is this a foreigner or a Korean? Okay, this is the explanation. Nine of Wands. Defend, protection, veteran, roots. I think he's going to marry a Korean. Yeah, The reason is because this card, yeah, this is card that I think about veteran means it's about like boundaries also. So when it's about border, it's about anti-barbarian. That's what my logic goes. Yeah. So I place my bet that Suga is going to marry Korean domestic. Okay, so I'm gonna recap the answer. J-Hope obviously going to marry a South Korean. Suga, South Korean, not a foreigner. Yeah. Namjoon maybe is going to marry a foreigner, but with this Eight of Pentacles, I think he is busy with a Korean woman right now. There's a bigger chance for him to marry a South Korean. Yeah. So actually Namjoon is in the area of maybe he's going to marry a foreigner. Jin is definitely a foreigner. Yeah, something new, something foreign. Yeah. Jimin is going to marry someone who is very different than him. Yeah. And this duo, I think they're going to marry foreigner, but I'm so curious why these cards are so identical. I mean, look, this is exactly the same cards. And I often use these two decks together. Oh my god, what's going on? Okay. Explain this phenomenon. What's with these two identical cards? They give me a bunch of cards and they want me to take everything to explain these two identical sets of cards between Taehyung and Jungkook. Alright, let's see. Yes! I put spell on you. What? I have message for you. Heart of a lion. You've broken these things now and I can pick up the pieces. I can wait forever. I know it's worthy of to spend my life alone with you. I want to hold you. I don't have any idea what is this. Energy Oracle cards. With this, I think it really has a potential of a triangle love, right, between them. It's a possibility that they are falling in love with the same woman. What? But this is talking about future spouse, who they are going to marry. The financial constraints, garden in the gate, angel of balance. I really don't know what is this about. It seems like the more I try to comprehend why is this so coincidentally like this, the more I get confused. And I really don't get anything when I try to ask Spirit, why did you give me this combination about Taehyung and Jungkook? So, okay. Is there any advice from you how to read this? How to read this? Emperor. Do it my way. Okay. So we're gonna do this my way. Okay. This is my way of interpreting the card. Okay. If you ever watch pick a card reading, yeah. Usually when the same cards show up, the reader is going to freak out and say, oh my god, the same cards show up, this is so magical, you have to watch pile 1 because this combination also in the pile 1, right? They always say that. But I think it's like 70-80% of pick a card reading always have a double card show up in a different piles, right? But whenever it happens, they always saying as if it's a very rare occasion. These things is very magical indeed that it show up like this. However, I have my own method on reading this phenomenon, okay? Which is by focusing on each energy. So that's what I'm going to do right now, okay? This is Taegyeong, right? He start off with a Wheel of Fortune clarified by Six of Wands. Jungkook starts with Six of Wands clarified by Wheel of Fortune. Okay, let's do it my way. Wheel of Fortune. Let's say that he is traveling around the world. He's traveling around the world. He is very popular, have a lot of friends. But at the end of the day, he returned back home. He returned back home as a successful person. So this is leaning towards he going to marry a South Korean, right? So I'm gonna pull one more card to clarify this. I'm guessing that this is saying that he got a lot of friends, acquaintances, and probably someone a future spouse candidate from around the world, right? He's been venturing here and there. Yeah, he's been wandering. Yeah, he's been like I think he's trying a girl from various countries. Yeah, maybe he's trying to date someone from China, from Taiwan, from Japan, from Ukraine, UK, Britain, France, Italy, Africa. Yeah, he's trying women from various countries. But at the end of the day, he's going to return back home. Right? So I think he is probably quite active out there in the foreign countries, but at the end of the day, he's going to marry South Korean. Okay. And Jungkook, he start off as Six of Wands, and he clarified by Wheel of Fortune. It's very easy to just reverse the situation. That Jungkook is dating people from Korean, but he's eventually end up with a foreigner. It's very easy to use that logic, but I'm gonna do this my way, as the way my spirit guide advised me how to read this. Yeah, which is Emperor way, my way, my way. The way I read tarot when these things happen is that I'm gonna completely forget the idea of this pattern from another file, yeah, and just focus on this energy, honoring this energy, okay? I'm gonna read the Six of Wands. This is about success, this is about someone on stage, this is about someone popular, this is about someone who's got, everybody wants him to be their husband. Yeah, he's very popular person. Yeah, everybody wants him. But I'm feeling drawn with this spotlight. It's like blinded his eyes, so he cannot see who's cheering on him. So I don't think he is interested to anyone who's trying to make him their husband. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, and I think this person is already very getting used to women wanting like begging him to be their boyfriend or their husband, right? He's very used to that. But then Wheel of Fortune is happening. Something is going to happen. Yeah, that like it's like making this superstar shock. Yeah, suddenly someone will come, and I think it's gonna make this situation with him okay, let's just make this simple. Simple version. It's like he usually being wanted by many people. Now he pursuing someone. Yeah, the table is turned. Now it's his turn to chase someone. He's usually being chased. Now it's his turn to chase someone. That's how I interpret this. It's a similar, exactly the same cards, but very different reading, right? It's not even the opposite. Okay, but this doesn't answer if this person is a foreigner or foreign. What it tells me is that it's Jungkook's turn to chase this woman now. Usually he's being chased. Now it's his turn to chase. He's gonna pursue this woman real hard. As hard as the woman who wants him pursuing him. Is this foreigner or a South Korean? Okay. Okay, this is rejected, King of Wands. And this Temperance is the answer. Foreigner or Korean Temperance. One foot is on the land and the other foot is on the water. So it's like two different land. Yeah. Foreigner. This is a foreigner. Okay, we gotta clarify again. Foreigner or South Korean. But I'm gonna read this as a foreigner. Let's clarify one more. Seven of Wands. It's like saying no access. No access, no entry. Foreigner. Foreigner. Because it's like signifies something from outside. It's trying to enter. Right? Foreigner. His wife is foreigner. This is foreigner. Yeah? Oh, but actually if we think about it, actually it's quite opposite, right? He's quite playboy, yeah, quite playful, but at the end of the day, he's returned home. Yeah, he's gonna marry a foreign. He was chased, and now it's his turn to chase. No, it's a different thing. It's a different thing. No, it's a different thing. Interesting that just exactly two combinations, same combination, but if we try to focus on it, on what the message is trying to say, and focus on the energy, respecting the energy, we get a gap that a very different message, a very different situation, right? So that's why I always very concerned with pick a card reader who's saying, oh, the same card show up in the other file. You might feel resonance with that file also. It's only 78 cards in one deck, and they pull like 20 cards in one reading. Of course the same card is going to show up, yeah? But if we try to focus on the energy and what it's trying to say, we gotta see that it's a very different message, very different situation, very different case. But yeah, I can understand if that happened in pick a card reading, because this is obviously not a pick a card reading. This has a focused target. Well, pick a card reading is pretty much like a wild shot, right? It can connect to anyone out there. Yeah. What are we talking about pick a card? Maybe because this is a similar situation with pick a card reading. I'm a little broken-hearted because Suga is not marrying a foreigner, but well, may he be happy even without me. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again on the next video.